up, guys, and welcome back to Skins in the Game, episode number 63. We got J-Dubs in the house. How you doing today, J-Dubs?
I'm living large.
Living large? Is that what they call it? You
Well,
golfing this week?
Yeah.
Every week, multiple times a week, but he's retired.
Well, you didn't ask me. You didn't ask me if I golf well. You just said, "Am I golfing?"
That's
I
true.
That's why I hesitated, going, "Well, yeah, I golf."
Fair enough. Well, we got a fun show. We are actually, the season is a beginning with training camp actually starting. Now, we don't have a whole lot to talk about yet because it's only been 1 day or 2 days, technically. But from here on out, we should have some stuff to talk about that's actually football related and actually moving forward. We got some preseason games coming up. We have the practice game on August 6th. Also on the channel, we're going to be doing some other stuff with the watching other preseason games like the Hall of Fame game and such like that. So definitely stay tuned for those things. But we got training camp. We'll talk about the top 5 storylines of training camp, according to me,
Man,
in my
he
opinion.
talks. By the way, he talks fast, doesn't he?
That's right. That's right. We got a new fight song, and apparently there's a vote out. There's 2 different options, so we'll see which one we like more. We'll talk a little Madden ratings today, not because like Madden is an end-all be-all by any stretch, but there's some interesting stuff on there. I'm kind of curious. We got the AFC North today is what we're going to predict as far as like the rankings where those will do, and we'll end the show with Weddle like usual. But for now, we're going to start with the dad joke of the week.
Oh, I had to strain so hard. What do you call a can opener that doesn't work?
A can opener.
Oh, you're so close.
A can no opener.
No, a can opener.
Oh, a can't opener. I like can opener. A can't.
You
opener.
were so close.
That's funny. What is up? Just know Patrick West in the house. Bod and Elizabeth is in. How's it going? What's up, everybody in the chat? Hope you guys are all having a good day. But all right, J-Dubs, what do you got?
I always pull some crap out of. So, the quarterbacks with the most rushing touchdowns since 2018.
2018?
Yes.
So it's recency. Okay. I like, this might not be the first one on a lot of people's boards, but I'm going Josh Allen.
That's number 1.
Yep. Okay. Josh Allen gets doesn't necessarily get like
He's
a whole
got
ton of
31.
tons of touchdowns. And then
He's
number
got
2,
31. Number
31
2.
touchdowns. All right. Number 2, I'll go Lamar.
No, he's number 3.
Oh, he's number 3. Okay. So number 2 on the list.
You're not going to get it.
Hold on. You might be surprised. I am going to go number 2 on the list. There's a couple of different directions in my head that I want to go with. One is I'm going to say Daniel Jones.
He's not even on the board.
Oh, dang it. I thought you said I wasn't going to get it, so now I was going off the wall a little bit. All right, who's the last one?
There's Cam Newton.
Oh, Cam Newton's number 2?
At 21.
Wow. Fair enough.
Who's number 4?
Number 4, Kyler Murray.
You're right.
I love the long pause.
I had to look. I mean, I'm sorry. So you were so close. So
Kyler
that's
Murray.
my lame. What do you got?
Hey, I got
number
3 out of the
5.
top 4.
You want to go 5 or you want to?
Number 5. I feel like we're getting outrageous. Aaron Rodgers.
That's what I was saying. No.
All right. Who is it? Round out the top 5 for good measure.
All right, Ryan Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill. That's actually not that surprising. He actually has some legs. So fair enough. All right. Good one. I like it. I like it.
Oh, you answered the call. Well done.
All right.
I'm
So
closing this
what do you got?
window up. All right.
All right. I got two today. First off, Julio Jones to Tampa Bay. All right. That's insane. Okay. If Julio Jones can become any semblance of the old receiver that he was, I'm going out to say that this is the best offense and especially the best wide receiver trio of all time right now in Tampa. This offense is ridiculous. They have a top 5 offensive line. Their offensive line is tremendous with Donovan Smith and Tristan Wirfs and company like that. Tom Brady, obviously, tremendous quarterback. He had 45 touchdowns last year, even at 45 years old or something stupid like that. Tons of touchdowns. Then you have Mike Evans, who's every single year he's been in the league, he's had 1,000 yards. Only receiver ever to do that. He's been in 8 seasons, and he has 8 1,000-yard seasons. Then you have Julio Jones, who obviously was the number 1 receiver for probably 6-7 years in the league as far as a talent, tremendous guy. Then you have Chris Godwin, who just got paid, who I think could be a number 1 receiver on a lot of teams. He will be their 3rd best receiver. And then you throw in Leonard Fournette at running back, who I think is criminally underrated to a lot of people around the league. I think he is arguably a top 5 talent at the running back position. He is so good. And then the only spot that's kind of a question mark is their tight end spot. But if Gronk somehow finds a way back, that offense is absolutely stupid. So that's number 1. And then number 2 was a big thanks to Jairus. Jairus's Sports Corner. If you haven't gone to subscribe, go subscribe to him. He made a video of the top 10 Washington content creators going into this season, or like projecting us out who's going to be number 1, and he had me number 1 on the list, even over him at number 2. So big shout out to Jairus, and I appreciate the kind words. All right, are you ready to talk some training camp?
Okay.
Just notices, isn't it Sam Darnold? Because he had a lot of rushing touchdowns in the first half of the season. Well, this is for multiple seasons. It was from 2018 is what he was talking about. But Sam Darnold doesn't have enough starts to be in that conversation, which is why I didn't mention him. But anyway, all right, top 5 training camp storylines going into training camp, I should say. And number 1 is got to be the pup list, of course. You have Chase Young, Chase Roullier, Logan Thomas, and Tyler Lawson. Tyler Lawson is obviously not a starter, but he's the backup to Chase Roullier, who also starts on the pup. And then, of course, Chase Young and Logan Thomas coming off their ACL tears. There's some people that say, hey, hold them back. Don't rush them back. We have a quote unquote easy start to the schedule. Maybe wait until they're healthy. And then other ones, yeah, they're like, hey, we need them. Get them back as soon as possible. Where do you sit? What do you think? Should we hold them back or not?
It's a good question. I think if they're not 100%, don't put them in.
Okay, so you're saying don't rush them back at all. So even if they're at 90, just let them start the season on the IL, like a temporary IL, short-term IL.
Yeah,
Injury
because
list.
what's the goal? If you put them in at 90%, I mean, if it was like late in the season, they were doing well, then yes, play them at 90%. But the start of the season, it's a no-brainer.
Fair enough. I want to see them back, but I do understand that. But I want to see them back sooner rather than later. I don't want to baby them too much. Is basically where I'm at. I want them playing as soon as they're ready, and that might mean not putting them on the IL, which means you have to miss, I think, like the first 3 weeks of the season or first 4 weeks of the season, because I think that they should be back before. I think they should be back week 1 personally, but they definitely should be back before week 3. So
Yeah, but if you're questioning babying them, that's another problem.
I don't like it. I want to
No,
see them play,
I
but
agree.
I'm also not a doctor, so I'll if the team doctors are saying they're not ready to play, then that's fair.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor.
Another injury, like it's not on the pup, but Cornelius Lucas, the swing tackle, again, not another starter, but he's on the active non-football injury list. I don't know exactly what happened, but I heard that from Street Scores. Street Scores mentioned that, so that is one to keep an eye out for because a swing tackle is extremely important, especially with the history of our injuries. We've had injuries across the offensive line all over the place the last 3-4 seasons. So not we got to keep an eye on Cornelius Lucas as well. So that's the number one storyline of this training camp. Number two is Carson Wentz gaining chemistry with his receivers. People talk about it all the time of how important it is for quarterbacks to come in and get timing correct. Like Peyton Manning was one of the best with Marvin Harrison. They could run routes and catch balls in the dark. After the sun went down, they'll still continue to run routes. He's got some great weapons. He's got so much talent at 6'5", 240 pounds. The guy's an awesome athlete. I want to see him get great chemistry with Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, Curtis Samuel, which, hey, good news. Curtis Samuel did not start on the PUP list. Remember, I was giving him crap a few weeks ago. So I'm glad that he did not start on the PUP list. Hopefully he stays healthy. But I want to see great chemistry. I just want to hear great things. And so far we have with Jahan Dotson. Obviously, Terry McLaurin did not practice because he missed all of mini camp with the contract dispute. Hopefully they start off on the right foot. Next up, number 3, with Logan hurt, I'm curious on this tight end battle with John Bates and the 5th round pick Cole Turner. The fan base is split on this. Some people think that Cole Turner is the next guy in line. A lot of people liked John Bates last year. I didn't like either one of them. So I want John Bates to be the number 1 because he could do both. That's who I'm rooting for, but that is going to be and then also you can throw Antonio Gandy Golden, who's moving to tight end. So that's arguably one of the biggest battles going into this season of we really don't know who the starter is going to be. I think if you're honest with yourself, if you go through everywhere, you pretty much know who the starter is. And if Logan comes back, you know who the starter is. But with Bates and Cole Turner, it could go either way. Another one, number 4. Will Jamin Davis and Cole Holcomb grow into a legit linebacker duo now that we're playing majority 5-2 defense with 5 to down linemen, 2 linebacker set? We don't know who the third one's going to be. We basically don't have a third linebacker. We may bring in Anthony Barr, is a guy, an outside linebacker that apparently is in the media as a potential landing spot is Washington for him. But for now, we only have 2 legit linebackers, or at least hopefully legit, with Jamin being a first-round pick and Cole Turner leading the team in tackles the last couple of years. Will Cole Turner and Jamin turn into a legit duo? I hope to hear good things out of that and see them in preseason. And lastly, I heard today in an interview that Logan Paulson and Santana Moss had with Antonio Gibson that apparently he is losing weight for the season. Is he just giving up goal line duties to Brian Robinson, the rookie 3rd-round pick, who a lot of people think that he's going to get the bulk of the short yardage and goal line? Is he just giving it up to him willingly with losing weight? Like he's just trying to become more of a scat back, maybe?
Good question.
It's a good question. You good over there?
Yeah.
What up, Pat? How's it going? What's up, AJ? Cole Turner at linebacker. Did I say Cole Turner? No, Cole Holcomb at linebacker. I said the tight end and the I said Cole Holcomb right the first time, but I may have mixed it up in the middle there. But thanks for calling me out. I am not a big Brian Robinson fan coming out of college. I think a lot of people are overhyping him as far as in the fan base of how great of a pick this was. Yes, he should be better at short yardage situations than Antonio Gibson, but that's not saying much. But Antonio Gibson is a guy that has tremendous size at 6'2", 220 pounds. the guy should be able to run through the middle. He's got to trust his vision, hit the holes hard, not, dancing back there, hit the holes. I think Antonio Gibson should be able to be a legit number one running back, a 3-down running back, can catch out of the backfield. He was a receiver in college. He can run like the wind. He's 4.39, 40-yard dash. Great size, like I just mentioned. He should be able to do
healthy?
It all. He's done okay to stay healthy, but he does get banged up towards the end of the year, which a lot of running backs do. And also, he had the fumbling concerns last year. 2 years ago, he didn't, but hopefully we get not fumbling Antonio Gibson. Similar thing happened with Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott was not known as a fumbler, but I think it was like 2 years ago. He started the first 6 games with like 6 fumbles or something crazy like that, and people were really concerned.
He got paid a king's ransom to do what Antonio Gibson does.
Y'all went D4. Did we release him? Sorry, say that again.
No, I was saying Ezekiel Elliott got paid a king's ransom.
I know, $15 million a year, like $90 million. Absolutely insane.
So Antonio Gibson's going, hey, sign me up for that.
Just look at Tim's throwback picture, and he still looked like an adult at that time. That's funny. Hey, your wall's fire, Tim. Thanks, man. Check out the whole wall. We got the flag over here. That's right. I didn't show this in the beginning, but yeah, this is all brand new. And I'll get rid of the comments so you can see it better.
It's your new office. We'll call it the office.
Here? Right here? RFK. The Thanksgiving. The only home game on Thanksgiving that Washington's ever had against the Giants against the Giants in 2017. Got some Wheaties boxes up here. Redskins lamp. Yeah, I'm happy with it. My wife put it basically all together herself. She's awesome. So
really, yes, she dressed up your room. Really,
she did a lot of it. My input was definitely involved a bit, but she did a lot of it. This was a lot of her work, which was awesome. I appreciate it. But yeah, these are Wheaties boxes from the Super Bowl in 1992, and they're like legit saran wrapped. I have 2 of them, but like they're legit saran wrapped and whatnot. I don't know how well you can see with the light, and like they're like fat. It seems like some stuff's growing in there.
Have you ever eaten Wheaties? No.
I don't think I've ever eaten like just Wheaties. No. I ate the sugar shredded wheat or whatever the sugar with the sugar on top.
No. Wheaties was not sugar.
Whole grain flakes. I never had this for sure, but yeah, they're like
so
fat in here. I feel like something's
You see what I'm dealing with.
You see what I'm dealing with. Oh, hey, speaking of my wife, there she is. You had some input. Yeah, very little. She did a great job. I just looked at Tim's throwback picture. No, sorry.
By the way, Selena, thank you so much for putting up with Tim and keeping him straight.
Oh, let me get Dad back on the screen instead of just me. Here's a question. What's your favorite helmet besides our team going around the league right now? What team has always had your favorite helmet? And we haven't looked at all the new ones, so we don't have an opinion on the brand new one.
The 1937 Redskins leather helmets.
He said not our team.
Okay. Then the 1937 Chicago Bears leather helmets. All right. You get my point, I think. I don't know.
I think my favorite helmets, I don't know. I always liked the 1999 or 2000 Rams helmets.
Because that's when you were first realizing football, and you were the greatest show on turf.
I love Kurt Warner. I still do like Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner is one of my favorite quarterbacks. He might be top 5. I think he's definitely my top 5 favorite Might even just be
Tim,
top
I
5 favorite
get it.
players. But
I
I
get
liked
it.
that helmet. The helmet was nice. The white
Okay.
burgundy, the white Bengals helmets are my favorite. Which ones did I like? You showed us a picture a while ago.
I
I don't know
did.
if I could pull it up. No, Yuki did, the one who's asking the question. Um, can I search up helmets? How do I there we go.
I'm sure you can.
Helmet.
But for the audience, it's shocking that Tim liked the Rams helmet.
I did like it.
I know it's shocking because I was the one that sucked you in to the Redskins, and you said, "Dad, thanks so much."
Yeah, it's awesome. So here's some new helmets coming out this year. I think I like the Panthers ones the most. Oh, well, the Jets and the Panthers basically have the same helmet. I like both of those.
Yeah, and they'll both finish last in their division.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
But man, they look good doing it.
The Cowboys, man, this helmet is basic. I mean, is this not like the Colts helmet just with the star? Like with this blue and this whole situation without the silver helmet, just the white helmet. This looks to me just like the Colts.
Wait, which one are you talking about? I see 9 helmets.
Yeah, the one on the bottom right, the Cowboys one. It looks just like the Colts.
Yeah.
The all white Bengals ones are pretty sweet. It's not bad. But anyway, what's everybody in the chat saying here? I have a Larry Brown jersey. There you go. Oh, I didn't put up any jerseys back here. I have a
Well, that's
Jason
Selena's
Campbell
fault.
jerseys. I have a Jason Campbell jersey that I like to call a Doug Williams jersey. And I show the front because it's 17. So I like to say I have a Doug Williams jersey, but in reality, it's a complete Jason Campbell. The Black Panther helmets are the best. I wish Washington's black helmets were matte black. Yeah, I actually kind of liked our helmet though. I just saw it on Carson Wentz in like the one that I put on the thumbnail. I actually think that's pretty sweet. I like the Falcons' old
Okay.
helmets, like when they prime time when Mike Vick played with the wing that went straight down.
That was black, red, and
Yes, the red
silver,
helmets with the
right?
black bird and like the wings went straight down, like the retro ones. That's cool. Top 5 NFL stadiums. Well, I've only been to like 5 stadiums. So I'll just give you the ones I've been to. And out of the ones I've been to, I think MetLife's the best. MetLife is awesome. Then I would go M&T Bank. I think the Raven Stadium is pretty nice. So I'll go that one number 2. I'll go Lambeau number 3 for like the historic value, but I don't think it's the greatest stadium. Number 4 would be Edwards Jones Dome in St. Louis, even though they're not there anymore. And then ours would be the 5th. I think those are the only 5 stadiums that I've been to watch the Skins
Wait,
play.
ours what?
Is number 5. It's horrible.
FedEx?
It's terrible. Rams Chargers probably have the best
FedEx?
new helmets.
Are you saying ours
FedEx?
as in FedEx?
Yes, it's horrible.
You are embarrassingly wrong.
You like FedEx?
No.
I said it's
I'm
horrible.
saying. Yeah, but you put it in number 5.
Because I've only been to 5 stadiums. I put it last.
I
said I was going to be the ones I was going to just talk about the ones I had been to. I'm not putting it in top 5 as far as like the top 5 best stadiums. No, it's number 32. It's the worst.
RFK Stadium, best ever.
It was a good one back in the day. But that was probably a lot like Lambeau Field because it's
maybe
old. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the new fight song. You ready for this?
Oh my God, I don't think I am, but go ahead.
So Washington is keeping their fight song, just changing a few lyrics, and apparently they're putting out a vote for which ones you can vote for.
Yeah, like it matters. You know what? It does not matter because they said they said we're putting out the vote for the Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit. But go ahead. Tell me the new.
Okay, so
Please.
they are doing Hail to the Commanders, and they're keeping it that way. But they're saying it in like a little bit different way. So instead of Hail to the Redskins, it's like Hail to the Commanders. Like they made the to the a little bit faster. So it's Hail to the Commanders,
Okay.
Hail victory.
Okay.
And then here's the two different lyrics that we can choose from now. It's on the instead of Braves on the warpath, they're getting rid of that.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Let's back the truck up. So they're giving us a choice.
Yeah, so here's the two choices that we can choose from.
Okay.
Supposedly, they're putting a vote out for the fans. So it's Hail to the Commanders, Hail victory, fight for our Commanders, fight for old DC. So that's one. So fight for old Commanders is the first one. And then
Okay.
the next one is leaders on a mission, fight for old DC. Which do you prefer?
I have no opinion. It's
Oh, you know what they also changed? We don't have a vote on this one, but they also changed instead of fight on till you have won, Sons of Washington.
yeah.
It's
How's that
now
fitting?
it's fight on till you have won all of Washington. They have to be very inclusive here in 2022. You know, it's an all
You know
male
what?
sport, but no, it's all of Washington instead of Sons of Washington.
I refuse to participate in this crap show. Sorry. Don't.
So which one did you prefer though? Hail to the Commanders, Hail victory, fight for our Commanders, or fight for old DC, or Hail to the Commanders, Hail victory, leaders on a mission, fight for old DC.
So you're saying I have to pick between those two pieces of crap? I can't do. You know what? I'm not participating. It is.
Nati put down a pretty cool one from the DMV Sports Zone is Hail to the Commanders, Hail victory, never surrender, fight for old DC.
Hey, here's an idea. Why not call the team the Red Wolves, and you could
Do
say
my song.
"Hail to the Red Wolves."
Howl victory. Wolves on the warpath. Fight
See,
for
and
old
this is the
DC.
thing.
Runner passer
They
score, we
get
want a
us.
lot more. Scratch or claw 'em, touchdown, let the points soar. Fight on till you have won, Wolves of Washington.
I
Could have worked.
refuse to
Could have
play
worked.
the game of.
J Dubs just become a 49ers fan. He lives in Florida. I guess you could hop on the Dolphins bandwagon or Jacksonville. Actually,
You know
Jacksonville, I
what?
heard, might be moving to Chicago.
Don't know.
Anyway, my opinion.
If
Oh,
I'm
go ahead.
going to follow football, I'm going to follow the Redskins. And if I'm not picking another team, just not doing it.
Yeah, you used to say your second favorite team was the Dolphins. Now you live in Florida. You could just hop on the Miami bandwagon.
Really? I said my second favorite team.
Yeah, back in the day, back when I was like 8 years old or something.
Yeah, I was just trying to suck you away from the
The Rams. Anything to get me away from the Rams.
the greatest show on turf.
They were great. I loved it. Marshall Faulk, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce.
Yep.
And then Kurt Warner and company. Yeah, they were great. Anyway, so my vote. So I initially was voting option one, similar to Johnny Boy, and Yuki said the first one is better. But Nati brought up the fight for is like redundant. You're saying it twice. So I kind of like leaders on a mission, not because I like leaders on a mission. I don't necessarily like that. But I don't really want to say fight for old DC or fight for twice. So fight for the Commanders or fight for old DC because Also, the Commanders are the ones that are fighting. Like, we're talking about our players fighting. We're not fighting for the Commanders. The Commanders are fighting for us. Right? Like, that's
brilliant.
Yeah, so it doesn't really make sense for fight for the Commanders because we're not fighting for anything. I mean, yeah, we're there to cheer, but they're the ones that are putting it out there and tackling everybody and doing everything they can to win the game. I don't like it. I don't know. Hey,
Oh,
how's it going there, guys? What up, Dave? Fighting can be our identity. We may not win pretty, but we will fight to the end. I mean, I'm cool with fight for old DC at the end, but we're not fighting for the Commanders. They're supposed to fight for us. So I like that they're fighting for old DC. We are not. Like, we're trying to cheer them on to do better. Like, so we're saying hail to the Commanders, or hail to the Redskins. We're praising them. We hail victory. We want victory. And then Braves on the warpath. Like, they're the brave ones going on the warpath for us. And we want them to fight for old DC. Like, we're cheering to them, and fight for the Commanders doesn't really make sense because they'd be fighting for themselves. I don't know. Like,
do you know how sad it is?
What's that?
That I believe, maybe I'm wrong, but I believe every person on this channel would love to continue to support the Redskins. So we're all trying to find, well, if it's this name or that name or this, I would like one person in this chat to say, I'm glad they changed the name. Because I'm pretty sure we don't have one person here.
Nope. Fight for the people might work. I don't know. I like Never Surrender. That was my favorite, but that's not an option, unfortunately. So I'm going with Leaders on a Mission. I'm voting number 2. I like the second one more, as a cheesy as it is. Sounds like the original. The first one makes no sense. I'm with you, Red Wings. And as I said, like, I think it was because I didn't like Leaders on the Mission is why my initial thought was to go to the first one. But after pondering it more, I think I'm going with the second one. Santiago says, I am not glad they changed the name. Not glad. We're all there with you, man. The song is awkward.
Can I vote for Stick My Foot Up, Dan Snyder's?
I saw another one was like, hail to the Commanders, hail victory, give Dan a backhand. Something like that. That's funny.
It's so sad. And look, I want to watch him. Gonna watch him.
Yeah. Yugi says, why are we remaking the Redskins? It's what they're trying to do, and I do respect this part of it, and I wish they did this with more things, is they're trying to keep ties to the history of this team by doing this.
No, I'm sorry. Stop right there.
Yeah.
Dan Snyder is trying to save his ass. So he did what he said he wouldn't do because he knows his ass is on the line.
Yeah.
And the only reason why they're not the Redskins is because Dan Snyder's an asshole.
No, but I'm saying, why are they keeping the song? It's because first of all, they're bleeding season ticket holders. Like, they're losing those like crazy.
Oh yeah, that's a shocker. That's only happened this year.
Yeah. But they're trying to keep ties or remain a tie to the old team and give something for people to like. And I like what Pedro Smith said, I think, under this tweet, which is another YouTuber, Pedro Schmidt. Yeah. If I go to the tweet, I don't do Twitter, so
I don't either. Thank you.
There it is. We all know what we're actually going to sing. That's what Pedro said. We all know what we're actually going to sing, which is hail to the Redskins, baby. That's what we're going to do. JW's give me commentator vibes. That's funny.
No, I'll say it again very calmly that the only reason why we're not the Redskins is because Dan Snyder got exposed,
Mhm.
and that's it.
Agreed. Agreed.
So, because he said early on,
Mhm.
I will not change the name, will not. Well, then the shit hit the fan, right?
No,
Right?
dude, yeah, we don't have to continue to rehash that stuff. But no, I 1000% agree with you. Dan Snyder thought that that's what he had to do to try to get on everybody's good gracious to keep the team, and it's horrible. He threw all of us under the bus, and he can
All right, move on.
kiss it
I'm
where the
good.
sun don't shine, basically. All right, let's hop into these Madden ratings. It's kind of cool to see some of the stuff that they do. But here's the Washington Commanders Madden ratings, the top players on the team.
By
And
the way, do you
yeah,
play Madden?
very little. I don't play a whole lot of Madden. But
Okay,
I want to
well, I
do
have
this.
never played it,
Yeah,
so
true.
good.
Well, I want to do this not because I'm a big Madden player or Madden knows all, but it is kind of interesting to see what the general public thinks about our players, right? Or like not necessarily the Madden is just general public, but I don't think they're necessarily the league, but they're obviously not a local franchise or so it's always interesting to see here. And Jonathan Allen
Okay.
is our highest rated player at a 92 overall, which is extremely solid. Gotta love it. Terry McLaurin is a 91 overall. And the more important part about this stat is that Terry McLaurin, according to Madden, is the eighth best receiver in the entire league,
Wow,
which
that's pretty
I
good.
love. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm surprised that he's getting that kind of recognition. I think he should be top 10. I love the dude. He tough as nails, extremely fast, great hands, catches in contest all over the
And doesn't
place.
run his mouth.
Not a diva and can run a great route. He put Stephon Gilmore on the skates in his rookie season. Stephon Gilmore, who won rookie of the defensive player of the year that year. So I'm glad he's finally getting some recognition, and I love it.
Yeah,
Kendall Fuller 89 is a
agreed.
joke. I know he was like a high rated PFF guy, but if you actually watch the games, he gets dusted all the time. He dropped so many interceptions that were like tip drills. Kendall Fuller at 89 is laughable to me. Duron Payne is actually rated higher than Chase Young. That was
Well,
interesting to
because
me.
Chase Young hasn't played.
Yeah, he did get hurt last year, and maybe that has something to do with it. But
Right. I
Duron Payne
mean,
didn't have a great year last year either. So that was
well, he
definitely
played a lot
interesting.
more than Chase Young. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yes, he did play a lot more. And the last one that shocked me honestly the most is Montez Sweat is only rated an 80. Chase Young is an 86, but Montez Sweat is only an 80 overall, which according to PFF, Montez Sweat is better than Chase. And both of them got hurt last year and didn't play a whole lot. So
All
Montez
right.
Sweat is somehow 6 points lower, even though he was rated higher on PFF. Granted, it wasn't by much. It was like 75.6 to 75.1. But Montez Sweat was the higher rated player against according to that. And I thought that was interesting.
All right. Well, I want to know what their record is about Super Bowl winning teams.
Oh, what Madden predicts? Like I don't know. It's interesting.
No, it's like, oh, this guy's great. This guy's not. What is Madden's record on predicting Super Bowl champions?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I wonder if they do have a good
I
like. Did
know
they
it's a
predict
good
Rams
question.
versus Bengals last year? That's interesting. I don't know. Sweat should be
I'm
higher
just
than Young.
saying.
That's what I feel. I think that's interesting. I heard the Madden rating adjuster Dustin Smith is a massive Cowboys fan. Not saying, just saying. Interesting. It's about 50-50 for Super Bowl predictions. Is that true? Interesting. That's actually pretty decent then.
No, I just think that the Madden is guys that want to play football and pick the great players. They're not predicting Super Bowl winners. They're not.
Yep.
So why are we talking about them like they matter?
Well, as I said, it's just interesting to see. I don't think they're an end all be all by any means, but it's just interesting to see because they also got some things way wrong. Like they rated Myles Garrett number 1 at 99 overall, a defensive end / outside, like an edge rusher, and they rated TJ Watt only a 96, where TJ Watt played less games, like 2 less games, had way more sacks, more tackles, more pressures, more hurries, more first forced fumbles, more batted balls, more like he's one of the most double teamed players in the league. He beat him in
All right,
basically every category, and yet he was 3 points lower in the rating system.
all right. So how they rate Patrick Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes was actually only like a 95 or something, 96.
So Josh Allen was better.
Was Josh? I saw the top quarterbacks on top Madden QBs 2022 or 23. Madden 23. Patrick Mahomes was a 95. Josh Allen was actually only a 92.
Okay.
Tom
Well,
Brady at
Josh Allen.
97. Aaron Rodgers at 96.
All
Tom
right.
Brady's number 1.
So relate that to their success in the league.
Well, Tom Brady led the league in yards and touchdowns last year.
No,
Aaron
I'm
Rodgers
talking
was the league
about
MVP. Yeah.
I'm talking about Super Bowl. Don't play the oh well, he's
Wait,
so
what is
how did
Carson Wentz rated? Hold on, I gotta go back to the Commanders thing. Hold on. Somebody said look at Carson Wentz's rating. They only rate him a 73? Taylor Heineke's a 69. Giggity. They only rate Carson Wentz as a 73?
again, how do they rate Patrick Mahomes?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, 95. He rated it as a 95. I don't know. Like, holy
Okay,
moly.
did he win the Super Bowl?
No. The Super Bowl winning quarterback, I believe, was 85 overall.
Yeah, that was the Detroit Lions quarterback. Sorry.
That moved to the Rams. Yeah, Matthew Stafford. Yeah.
So again, how did Josh Allen
He's 92.
did he
But he
win the
lost
Super
in
Bowl?
he lost in the AFC Championship.
Okay, did he win the Super Bowl? Where is Ryan?
They legit got Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence over Carson Wentz. That is hilarious.
No, it's
Whatever,
Matt
Sheik.
Ryan. Is it Matt Ryan? Am I right?
Oh, I'm ready. What? Say that last thing again.
Was it Matt Ryan?
Yeah, Matt Ryan. What about him?
How's he rate?
What is Matt Ryan's rating? That's a good question. Hold on.
No, it's not Matt Ryan. It's the Detroit quarterback.
Matt Stafford?
Matt Stafford.
Well, he's at the Rams now. He's an 85 overall. Jared Goff, I don't know what he's rated. He's the starting quarterback right now for the Lions. But they have Jameis Winston, Jimmy G, Mac Jones. Oh my. Whatever. We're moving on from this. That is hilarious. Yeah. Madden ratings at their finest right there.
No,
got
like I
to
said,
love it.
how does Matt's in Madden? How does Matt Stafford rate?
He's an 85. All right, here we go. Let's go to the AFC North. Are you ready to rate the AFC North?
Sure.
And then we'll finish off with a Weddle and call it
Oh my
show.
God, the Weddle. How
Yeah,
much I like that.
you got to look up some players' names to tell me
No,
who to
I
start.
don't. I don't have
All
to
right.
do nothing.
All right, here we go. We got Ravens, Browns, Bengals, Steelers. Who is number 4? Who's the bottom of the division?
Hold on.
I can start if you want to start. Who's number 4?
Wait. Hold on. What are we talking about? Bengals, Ravens, Steelers,
Browns.
All right.
Who's number 4?
Oh, the bottom?
Yeah.
I think the Ravens.
He's such a Ravens hater. I love it. I got number 4 as the Browns. I don't think Deshaun Watson's gonna play, but no, is Deshaun Watson gonna play? I don't know. I'm gonna assume Deshaun Watson's gonna play, and I got the Steelers at the bottom. Even though Mike Tomlin has never had.
Oh, you're not a Steelers hater.
No, I don't hate the Steelers, but I just I don't like their quarterback situation. Kenny Pickett is probably going to need some time. They may start Mitch Trubisky. That's horrible. I love T.J. Watt, and that defense is still solid with
All right,
Devin Bush and Minka
taking
Fitzpatrick
notes?
and such. Well, we got the recording. It's fine. I got Steelers at number 4. Number 3, I'll go next. I'll go first on the number 3. Number 3, I got the Browns. Browns number 3. Who do you got number 3? You got Ravens at number 4.
All right, so I'm trying to. I think the Bengals take the title. So
yeah, you got Bengals number 1. That's fair. I got Bengals number 1 and Ravens number 2. So I got Bengals, Ravens, Browns, Steelers. That's what I have.
Oh, I have the Ravens below the Steelers, but
yep, so
we're not far.
All right, so you got Bengals. Who's number 2? Bengals number 1. Who's number 2?
Steelers.
Steelers number 2. All right, who's number 3?
Cleveland.
All right, so Ravens number 4.
Yes.
So you got Bengals, Steelers, Browns, Ravens. I have Bengals, Ravens, Browns, Steelers. That'll be like the first time.
You have the Steelers in the bottom feeder.
Yeah, I don't like their quarterback situation. I don't respect it. I respect their coach, but that's about it.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't think what's his name and his brother in college, John Harbaugh.
Oh yeah, John Harbaugh. Yeah.
I think John Harbaugh plays a hard ass. I don't think the black guy for the Steelers.
Mike Tomlin, he's awesome.
Thank you. I don't think he plays a hard ass. I think John Harbaugh does. And when you don't have success,
yeah,
when you start to, then the team looks at you and goes, okay, dude. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, I feel you. All right, who are we starting with today, Dad? This is the easy mode, so it's got to be offensive player.
Offensive player.
Yep.
You know what? Screw the easy mode.
We have to do this one to get to the hard mode. Any offensive player.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray. All right. Oh, we got an NFC West QB under the age of 24. Oh, this is going to be easy. Who's left? It's got to be Drew Lock. It's got to be. What? Gulak's 25? Who's young? Oh, hold on. Who am I? Oh, this has got to be a rookie. Oh, is it Matt Corral? No. No, he went to Carolina. What's the rookie that went to Seattle? Shoot. Matt Corral. It was who got drafted this year? Sam Howell, Desmond Ritter, Matt Corral, Bailey Zapp, Carson Strong, Kenny Pickett. No, wait. They didn't draft a rookie. They got Geno Smith, so it can't be them. Is there another rookie somewhere else? Oh, wait. It has to be the Rams. It's not on Seattle. No, wait. It could be the Rams or there's Cardinals, Seahawks, Rams, and the Niners. Oh, is it Trey Lance? I'm an idiot. It is Trey Lance. I didn't even look at you guys. Everybody was saying Trey Lance. I did not even look.
And thank you for setting you down the right path.
There you go. No one get drafted by Seattle. Yes, you're right. I just went through everybody. I forgot. For some reason, I always assume they drafted somebody, but they didn't. So Matt Corral went to Carolina. But all right, Trey Lance. I forgot he was even in a player. But no, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's go to hard mode. Where's hard mode? All right, here we go. Playing hard mode. Give me anybody.
Can I get some acknowledgement that
you did great? You picked a quarterback. I love it.
All right, wait.
And it was right. So what do we got? I want you to get on the nose one time, but go ahead and give me somebody to start with.
TJ Watt.
I think you did that last week, but it's okay. Let's go TJ.
All right.
TJ Watt, we got a defensive player. We have an AFC team, not the AFC North, and he's going to be 6'3". A 6'3" defensive player, AFC. Let's go. We can go a lot of different directions, but it's got to be a lower number. I think it's going to be a defensive end.
Chase Young.
No, that's an NFC. There's a lot of different ways we can go here. Let's just go. Let's go Justin Simmons. Not Justin Simmons. What's his name? Jeffrey Simmons. That's what I meant to say. Jeffrey Simmons. So not a D tackle. Not AFC South. All right. So we got AFC West or AFC East. West, we can go. It's not a D tackle. AFC West. Who's a good one to go with on AFC West? Who did we can go Bosa? Joey Bosa? Oh, they have Joey Bosa listed as a linebacker. He's a D end. Shut up. But it's not AFC West. So it is AFC East. Where should I go here? We could go. No, they're gonna have Von Miller as a. Let's go Gregory Rousseau. Gregory, what? Rousseau. How do you spell his last name?
Russeau.
Rue. What? He's not on this thing? Oh, there's Greg Rousseau. All right. So not Buffalo. Not a defensive end? So we have a 6'3". Gregory Rousseau is 6'6". Okay. 6'6", 22. Oh, he's a young player, under 22. Is it? What's his name?
What's the division?
Hold on. What the heck's his name? Why can't I think of who was drafted number 4 overall? The corner. Sauce Gardner. Is it Gardner? Dang! Sauce Gardner,
there
baby.
You go.
Sauce Gardner.
Y'all
No, but none of you were guessing that. None of you were getting the hard mode.
I know.
None. That was easy. What you guessed Jalen Waddle. You guessed Jalen Waddle. How was that easy? You guessed the offensive player. Sauce Gardner, and 5 guesses from that. That's actually solid. That's solid.
I agree.
I'm just irritated that Joey Bosa was listed as linebacker. He is not a linebacker. He's a defensive end. These 3-4 defenses are stupid because they have people that are listed as the wrong. They make like Von Miller is listed as a linebacker. He's a defensive end. He rushes the passer. Like, I don't know. I 3-4 defense is stupid. All right. Anyway, all right. Well, that's a show. Thank you, everybody in the chat. It was a lot of fun. Good old Weddle. Yeah, the Weddle streak never ends. That's right. I messed up on Trey Lance, but I got Sauce Gardner before everybody else. So, I don't cheat. So there you go. But anyway, it was a lot of fun.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Absolutely. We actually going to get out of here a little early today. So that'll be good.
I know.
But all right. Well, make sure.
Preseason's coming.
Yep. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share it if you enjoyed it. Appreciate you guys all being here. Again, just a reminder, I will be there at practice on August 6th at 6:45 at FedEx Field. So hit us up in the Discord and we can potentially meet up. That'll be fun. August 4th is the Hall of Fame game. We'll be live. I'll be doing the play-by-play for that. So make sure to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when that goes live.
I'm out next week.
Yes, Dad is not going to be here next week, so maybe we'll bring on a guest or two, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. And we should have some fun. And thank you all for being here. Go enjoy the other shows. A lot of shows go on Wednesday night, so go hit up Corey or Nati. Nati does Thursday night, actually. I'm sure Louis T is going to do something soon. I think, what's his name? Rio Robinson does a lot of cool stuff. So a lot of great content around the community. Go hit them up. Go hit their like button. Go share. Go super chat. Super thanks. You could also do all those things here. You can become a member of the channel. You could get a skin. You could get your skin in the game with $1 a month, 99 cents. And that's actually the name of the title. You'll skin in the game. So you can get your skin in the game that way. But
where'd that come from?
I think some homeless guy held a sign that said, "Hey, will you help me out and put your skin in the game?" And I liked it, so I went with that. But anyway, thank you everybody for being here, and I will see you next time. And until next time, I just realized Ruby's right here. What up, Ruby? Shut up!